Hey guys, I'm Lauren Trishelle and welcome to my channel. Okay, so first things first, if my mustache region looks a little flaky, cakey, funky, weird, just ignore it. I am asking you to please just ignore it because right before this, I was filming a testing video. I'm testing out the new Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I'm actually retesting it because I've tested it before. I will link that video in the description box below in case you're interested in it. This is like round 2 of my testing and it's going kind of funky. So if my foundation looks a little funky, don't judge me. It's because I'm literally filming a wear test. One of those, whatever it's called, okay? But anyways, welcome to Throwback Thursday. I am so excited for this series. These Throwback Thursday videos are going to be so much fun. So much fun. I have so many cool eyeshadow palettes. Like, I am like the eyeshadow queen. I love eyeshadow. Eyeshadow is my thing. It's my favorite part of makeup. Eyeshadow is my favorite, and then I think blush is my second favorite. No, I don't know. I really like highlighter. I'm a highlighter fan, but I also love lipstick. I just love makeup. I love makeup, okay? I think eyeshadow is in the top, like, first place, and then literally everything else is tied for second. So, eyeshadow. Anyways, I'm so excited for this Throwback Thursday series. It's going to be so much fun. And today we are doing a palette bingo. Guys, I love palette bingo. Palette bingo is so much fun. I hope you guys love palette bingo as much as I do because I think they're so much fun, and I hope you guys have as much fun watching them as I do filming them. The palette that we are focusing on for this Throwback Thursday is Glamlite Pizza Palette. This thing is monstrous. I mean, look at the actual behemoth that this palette is. It's wow. So this is from a company called Glamlite Cosmetics. They're a really cool company. If you are unfamiliar with them, you should absolutely check out their website because they're a really cool company. They have a lot of fun stuff going on, a lot of really fun projects, collaborations, collections, just a lot of fun. They released this pizza palette, wow, how long ago was it? I want to say like 2018. I've had this thing for a while and I do think it was released back in like 2018. And I bought it because pizza is my favorite food. But today we're focusing on it for today's Throwback Thursday because I can eat pizza again. So if you guys didn't know, Lent just ended. And one of the things I gave up for Lent was pizza because pizza is my favorite food. I love pizza. I actually eat it like so often. So I gave it up for Lent and it was a hard 40 days. I'm not gonna lie. I was really craving some pizza. And now I can finally eat pizza again. And it was making me think of the pizza palette and I was like, pizza palette, pizza palette. Eyeshadow. Like, you know what I mean? So it's here. So let's talk about this palette. So it comes in a pizza like takeout box, which I think is a really fun detail. And then it opens up and then you have the pizza palette inside. And I think that is a lot of fun. I think that's a really cool packaging. And then the actual palette is this. It does come with a mirror, which is nice. And then we have the actual palette. I also like how the lid just folds back completely because, I mean, this thing is huge. So I do like how it just folds back because then, you know, it makes it easier. You can just fold it back and work with the palette. My biggest complaint about this palette is that it is literally massive. It's huge, it's funky, it's awkward, it takes up a lot of space. It's really awkward to work with it. I honestly don't reach for this palette very often just because of how big, clunky, and awkward it is. So that is my biggest gripe with this palette. It's also only an 18 pan palette, but it seems like it's much bigger just because of how massive the packaging is. but it's literally only 18 pans. So there's a lot of wasted space in the packaging, and I don't like that. I wish it was a lot smaller. I think they could have made it like this big, and it still could have been pizza themed, and that would have been sufficient. So that's my biggest complaint. That's why I don't reach for this palette very often, but I still think it's a very fun palette and a fun concept. So we have a lot of fun shades in here, like red onions, bacon, pineapple, hot sauce, stuff like that. It's all pizza themed. So all of the shades are supposed to be toppings on the pizza, and I think that's a lot of fun. Anyways, we are now going to get into the palette bingo portion of the palette bingo video. So I am only going to use 6 shades from the palette today, and we are going to create a funky, fun, pizza-themed eyeshadow look. So I am using a website called wheelofnames.com, and I have entered in all 18 of the shade names for this palette. So basically, we are going to spin this wheel 6 different times, and the first 6 shades it gives me are the 6 shades that I'm using. No matter how crazy, we're going to turn it into an eyeshadow look. I'm really excited. What is going to be our shade number 1? We have a winner! Shade number 1 is Sausage. Okay, moving on to shade number 2. We have a winner! Shade number 2 is Red Onions. I'm so happy this shade made it in, because Red Onions is such a beautiful shade. Okay, let's go for shade number 3 now. We have a winner! Shade number 3 is Jalapenos. Let's go for shade number 4. We have a winner! Shade number 4 is Kalamata Olives. I actually don't know if I'm saying that right. Kalamata, one of the two. Okay, let's go for shade number 5 now. We have a winner. Shade number 5 is Extra Cheese. Okay, and let's go for our last shade, which is shade number 6. And we have a winner. Shade number 6 is Green Peppers. Okay, perfect. So I have my little sticky note made. So this just reminds me all of the shades that I need to use. I don't know about y'all, but I'm pretty excited. Which shade out of my 6 do I want to dive into first? Ooh, let me zoom you guys in so you can see better. I'm going to go into Extra Cheese first. I'm gonna go in with a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to swoop that along my brow bone. Am I looking pretty cheesy? Who am I? Okay, Extra Cheese is applied, and it's very pigmented, very smooth, powdery, nice. It works well. Extra Cheese is good. Next, I am going to dip into that shade Olives, whatever, you know, that one. I'm gonna use the same fluffy brush I was just using. Gonna dip into that shade Kalamata Olives, and I am going to swoop it a little bit below the shade Extra Cheese. Ooh, this formula is so nice and powdery. I love it. I remember when I first bought this palette, I remember really loving it and thinking it was like great quality. So I'm hoping that I still am of that opinion. I feel like I look like a super villain or something, like. Okay, I'm kind of loving this color combo. Like, it's really intense, but I'm enjoying it. Kalamata Olives applied. Let's see, we have four shades left. Where do I want to go next? I think I'm gonna dip into Sausage next. So I am going to use a smaller brush. I'm just gonna dip into Sausage. I'm going to lightly apply it in the outer corner, and then I'm going to drag it down to the lower lash line. Okay, Sausage applied. I'm actually really liking how this is turning out so far. I'm very like orange and purple right now, and it's a lot of fun. That's what I love about palette bingos, because palette bingos force me to try different color combinations that I'm normally not really inclined to combine. Palette bingos are like, hey, maybe try this instead. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. Anyways, so we are 3 shades down, 3 shades to go. I think I'm gonna use the shade Green Peppers next, and I think I'm going to apply it on the lid. And I am just going to take the same fluffy brush I've been using. I'm just gonna dip it right into Green Peppers and then smack on the lid. Okay, Green Peppers. I am obsessed. Do you see what's happening? This is so intense. Oh my gosh, I'm really, really impressed with this shade. I want to wear just Green Peppers on my eyelid. Like, I want to just take everything else off and only have Green Peppers because it is this beautiful shade of green. It's a very unique shade of green too. Like, I don't think I really have a lot of other eyeshadows that are similar to this shade. And believe me, I own a lot of eyeshadow, but I don't think I have one that's really comparable to this shade. Okay, everything is getting super intense and like I look like I should be in a circus, I think. But anyways, we have 2 shades left to work with. Both of them are shimmer shades. So I just need to figure out where I'm going to fit those in. I also want to do some cleanup work because it's getting a little crazy. Can I just be done? Can I just leave it like this? Because I actually really like how this looks. Like, I just want to leave it like this. Like, I know I look kind of like spooky and like Halloween-y and potentially the villain of a movie, but I just like this. Like, I kind of just want to leave it like this. Okay, we'll keep going since I do have those 2 shades left, I guess. I think I'm gonna have to do a cut crease in order to make this work. I'm gonna do like a really tiny one though, because I still want the green to show through, unless I like move some of this green further up into the crease line. Anyways, I don't know. We're definitely gonna have to do a cut crease though to make this work. Let me do that real quick. Now I'm going to apply red onions and jalapenos. I'm gonna put red onions towards the inner corner and jalapenos towards the outer corner. And I'm going to do that with a flat packing brush and I'm gonna wet it with setting spray first. Okay, so I just finished applying both of those shimmer shades. So this is the look. I used all 6 of those shades. I feel like Halloween. I feel like the Joker. And I'm honestly having a lot of fun with it. Like, normally I wouldn't have thought to put those 6 shades together, but again, I'm glad I did because I had a lot of fun with this outcome. That's why I love palette bingos. I think palette bingos are seriously so much fun. And I mean, I like them as a viewer, but I also like them as a creator. Anyways, I am going to finish applying the rest of my makeup and then I will be right back. Okay, well, this is the finished look and I am very happy with this. I had so much fun with this palette bingo, you guys. I feel like Halloween. I feel like the Joker. I feel like I just had so much fun with this. Like, wow, I just had so much fun and I really love how it turned out. It is pretty dark, but I love colorful makeup. I love visible makeup. I am like the makeup girl, the eyeshadow girl, and I'm really enjoying this. And I think that this eye look is just a lot of fun. I had so much fun today. Don't look at the foundation. I know the foundation is a little sketchy looking, but just, you know, ignore that and look at everything else. Look at how beautiful everything else looks. This is how we do it. So what do you guys think about the pizza palette? Is it a yay? Is it a nay? Does anybody have this palette? If you do, please let me know in the comments below. What do you think about it? You know, I'm so glad that I pulled this palette out of my cabinet and used it because it is a lot of fun. The quality is good. The shadows are super pigmented. It's just a good palette across the board. I need to just get over the fact that it's very bulky because it's a lot of fun if you can just look past that. And what do you guys think about today's palette bingo look? Let me know in the comments below. I had so much fun filming this and I hope you guys had just as much fun viewing it. But that is everything. I'm very pleased with how this turned out. I had so much fun, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Thank you so much for coming to watch my Throwback Thursday video. Expect to see more of these because I have a lot of eyeshadow, so I have a lot of Throwback Thursdays to make, and I'm excited to make them. Like, I'm ready to make them, so just expect them, okay? If you liked this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up, leave a comment below, subscribe, ring the bell, do all the things, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.